Also mean job cuts, a hard pill to swallow in the face of the struggling economy. CNN Pentagon correspondent Chris Lawrence looks at one program on the edge.
Is this jet President Obama's latest weapon in the fight against unemployment? He has to decide whether to keep building more F-22 Raptors or shut the line down.
It's pretty scary, to think that your whole life, your daily bread, can be just rely on somebody's decision.
Yesenia Perez helps build parts for the F-22 in Florida. She'll likely lose her job if production stops. But each F-22 costs around $143 million to build, paid for with your tax dollars. So critics are asking, could that money be better spent?
I think it's crazy to be making national defense decisions based on jobs programs.
And here's the catch. Al-Qaeda doesn't have jets, and we're not fighting China or Russia right now. So the Raptor's a fighter jet without a fight. We asked the jet's manufacturer, Lockheed Martin.
Has the F-22 ever actually fired a shot in battle?
No, we have not. The Air Force has not employed the F-22 in a operational theater yet.
Thing is, the Pentagon already has or is building about 190 Raptors, and the defense secretary says he doesn't need more.
I think that something along the lines of 183 is a reasonable buy.
But nearly half of Congress wants more. CNN has obtained letters signed by hundreds of Republicans and Democrats urging President Obama to keep building the Raptors.
If you want our kids that we send off to battle to have the best equipment, then we need to have F-22s.
They argue more jets are needed to maintain America's air dominance and help the economy.
We're looking at somewhere around 100,000 jobs that are going to be lost all across the country.
But would that many people really lose their jobs? Keeping them honest, we did our own math. A recent economic study by the University of Massachusetts found $1 billion of military spending generates 8,000 to 9,000 jobs. So if you spend $3 to $4 billion a year on the F-22, you get maximum 36,000 jobs. That's a lot of people, but far less than what they claim.
Especially when you consider this. Some of these plants, like Northrop Grumman, tell us a lot of their workers would get moved over to other projects, not fired.
Lockheed Martin says no one can predict who'll be America's enemies in 20 to 30 years.
It's not about today, it's about decades from now.
But the president is fighting an economic war now. And in the battle for creating jobs, economists found education, mass transit, and infrastructure all generate far more firepower than military spending. Chris Lawrence, CNN, Washington.
Higher education